Hi, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so short, I swear. All right, show your love and support to your girl Marie. Hello, my bulls. So I'm like looking at the screen here. I got two screens, one that goes this way and then one that goes this way. So yeah. So I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, but show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm like, for those of you who are new to my channel, what I do is that I write out my astrology because sometimes there's a lot of content. So I try to get a little bit of everything. And then on top of that, I use different years and different ages. So I sometimes go by different ages as well. So then that everybody can be, so that I can make sense to everybody. Also, I go into the tarot. Okay. So yeah. And I'm just trying the live and see what happens. So be sure, if you want to show your support, to subscribe to the channel and like, and thank you for everyone who has. So my bulls, change is happening this week with your 12th house. You have a cardinal square. You can be dealing with fears, insecurities, or emotional hangups. You can be working up the courage to have certain conversations with other people, or you could be taking certain risks and chances that you wanted to do, or bring about certain endings in your life. For some of you, for others of you, not so much. Baby steps, stepping out of your comfort zone. This could be like asking somebody out that you've always wanted to ask out, like your crush and stuff like that, and like working up the courage to, or now thinking about this person. So this is an opportunity for you to finally open up and be vulnerable and go to that person and have that conversation with that person. For others of you, may not go there. For others of you, you're still like up in your head about things with this energy, or up in your head about changes at this time with this energy. I don't know what, for some of you who are Libras, like tons of planets in Libras. Okay. So like my 1970s people, you could be very confused at this time with this energy. So you may not do anything about it because you need to like get everybody's opinion about the situation, or you could be going back and forth about the situation as well. Saturn is semi-squaring Chiron in the 12th and 11th house, so you can be using that naughty word no and creating your boundaries. For others of you, you're not wanting to affiliate yourself with certain people. So you can be walking away from other people. You can be standing up for yourself more than usual and not allowing other people to bully you into things or intimidate you or guilt you. Okay. And you can be putting your balls back on for others of you, especially my male bulls. Hey. And you can be putting your balls back on and like reclaiming yourself and reclaiming your person, and not allowing other people, especially the women in your life, to like tell you what to do anymore, because you guys are broken up, you guys are split, you guys are divorced, whatever. And you're just kind of like, just taking back your power from this person. So this is a time of empowerment for a lot of you. And even if you're a female bull, this could be like you just taking back your power away from certain family members, especially. Then on Tuesday, Juno moves into your first house. So you're more about stability here. You love nurturing. And those of you who has planets from 0 to 8 degrees, you can really feel this aspect. You're very intense at this time when Juno is not going to be well aspected with the T-square, and then Venus coming in, not well aspected. But you're more about your stability, your emotional stability, and your security. What makes you happy at this time with this energy? You love nurturing your relationships. You're a nurturer. And you love to feed other people in your life. You're generous and giving. Also a great time for new love. I feel like, this is going to be long-lasting love, stable relationships. You have an easier time, for some of you, expressing yourself. If you've been in hermit mode, you can be coming out of your shell. You can be socializing a little bit more than usual. You can be more out and about, joining groups and wanting to speak to other people. For some of you, you want to spend more time with your close friendships and relationships. This is serious love relationship coming in. A positive time for communications. The moon in Sagittarius this week can be a bit nasty with the T-square, with Mars. So Mars is still not well aspected. So you are definitely dealing with the same energies from last week. Okay. You can have a falling out with mother, especially those of you who are in your late teens, early 20s, living with mother, or not on speaking terms with mother because you guys are just butting heads, or the women in your life. So whatever you've been been holding on to now, you're likely to explode. So the little bird leaves the bull's head, and then you're just like a bull in a china shop, and there you go, kicking and screaming and ranting, and everybody's like, but why, and it's like, I know why, bitches. You gonna piss that person off because they've been holding it and holding it and holding it, and now they can't hold it no more, and they're not, now they're like, bitch, die, just die, but not really. It's more like a rant, and it's more cussing involved rather than violence, because you guys are not like that. So so it's kind of like that. Okay, think of a bull in a china shop. It's like breaking things. Okay, so you're going to explode on somebody at this time because you've been holding and holding and holding certain things in, and you just can't hold it no more. So you're just going to blow up on them. Alrighty, but make sure before you blow up, now that you know that you're going to blow up, count to 10 before you blow up. Okay, on the 15th, you can be reconnecting with someone from your past, an ex, a crush. You can be revisiting at this time certain situations or people in your life. You're not so open to share your feelings because Volcanus, the higher form of Venus, has entered the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. So you're not revealing your feelings. For others of you, you could be rehashing the past, and you may not be over the past, and you can be feeling guilt or regret about the past. You may come into a secret by accident at this time because, you little gossiping. Bulls are the biggest gossip. Okay, male bulls are just as worse as the females. All right, so you're gonna say something, and then next thing you know, somebody's gonna be like, "Oh my God, how'd you know?" And you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, I was right." That's gonna happen. So, anyways, this could be a time where you want to be more quiet into yourself, and you want to meditate more than usual. You may lack seriousness and be prone to make inappropriate jokes, especially if if you're normally uninhibited. So those of you who have planets in like Aquarius, cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off. You may lack social awkwardness, or embarrassing situations can crop up now. This can be a good time for airing out your grievances with other people as well. Don't pay too much for the sake of peace at this time, or too much for luxuries. You can be more quiet into yourself. For others of you, especially in high school, you can be a loner. This can be like a socially awkward time for you with this energy, where you can be like trying to figure out who you are. And you just kind of like, I don't know, for some of you, you could be going through your phases, like your little emo phases and stuff like that. So, and you choose to be an outsider rather than a participant. So I would be careful with this energy because it may not be the easiest energy time for you as well. Let me see. I think I lost my spot. Oh, no, I didn't. Then on the 16th at 6:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters Taurus in your first house. Now, for some of you, you could be changing your appearance during this time period, and you could be like a little bit more conservative here. Or for some of you, you could be like going through like your emo phases, your B50 phases, that kind of thing. Or you could be dressing more conservatively. You're changing your appearance at this time. It is a good time for communications regarding relationships. You may receive some kind of love note from somebody, or some kind of love letter through the DMs with this energy. You may get an invitation for a special social event. I feel also the focus can be on love and talking about, somebody's being wooed this week. So woo. Friendships and entertainment, remembrance of the good times. This is lighthearted subjects. This could be a good time to discuss relationships or tell someone that you love them. This could be business picking up at this time. A great time to start a trip or take a vacation. This is a beautiful time for you to communicate to other people about your feelings and being more open and honest, okay? Especially those who are close to you, or that one friend that you hang out with at this time. Others may voice their affections for you or compliment you. It is a good time to approach others for favors. Your views and ideas are more popular. This is a time when your relationships go through a test of practicality and usefulness. If a relationship is not practical, or they're not vibing with you at this time, you're just going to leave it alone. I feel also this is a time of breakups during this time period, because Venus is not well aspected. And the problem is Venus is not well aspected in Taurus. So you could find yourself, you'll look at your partner this way, but you're going to be super cockeyed and your eyeball going to go that way. So you're going to be checking out other people at this time. For some of you, you may want to watch your bull because girl or boy, because they could be having affairs left and right, so I would check their natal chart to see if they have Venus in Taurus and if it's well aspected or not. If it's well aspected, don't worry about it. If it's not well aspected, you got problems. Okay, you've been warned. On the 17th, you may be in a lighter mood and have a desire to improve your appearance. I feel for others of you, this could be a new romance happening. You can be more about your relationships with this energy. For some of you, if you're starting a new love relationships, especially those of you who have Saturn in Taurus, there's going to be a considerable age difference happening here. You may receive news about an estate or bank-related matters. It is a good time to make plans about credit or taxes. This is a time for broadening your perspective and being about bigger picture. When you look at the forest and ignore the trees situation, you're not likely to focus on details, but instead try to be about bigger picture. This is usually a great time for negotiations, but be careful about inspecting the fine print, or if you're getting involved in other people, doing favors for other people, be realistic about what you can and cannot do. Don't put so much on your plate, because then you're going to get frazzled, overwhelmed, and then freak out on everybody. Alrighty. So just be careful with that. You will probably find that you are more tolerant of new ideas than usual. This is a good time to start writing a book for some of you, or you could be finishing writing a book. This is an excellent time for publishing or announcing your work to the world. Negotiations with lawyers or professors about your intellectual property are favored. Be careful of your finances. You'll probably spend a lot and have trouble saving your monies now. There is an increase in debt is likely. So just be aware of that, because then if you're going to be in debt, you're going to be in a bad mood. You're going to break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend because you don't got the money for it and you're feeling all sorts of insecure. So I would be very frugal with your money at this time. Okay. All right. Let's see what the cards have to say. So the first card I come up with is the Eight of Cups. You're over certain situations that are going on in your life at this time. You're ready to walk away from them. You're ready to leave and move on. For some of you, you have moved on from a situation. Okay. The Seven of Cups, I feel like you could be relying more on your intuition at this time with this energy, and like literally you need to move on, because you may know that if you don't move on, you're not going to grow in this situation. So that's why you're walking away, because you're seeing the grass is greener on the other side at this time. You may feel psychically that you need to leave the situation because there's something way much better out there for you during this time period. The Queen of Swords, you need to watch your emotional self at this time. For some of you, you can be dealing with mental issues. Sometimes this is like bipolar energy as well. So be careful with your emotional self. You could be making some impulsive actions. You could be very snarky during this time period as well. The Ace of Cups, emotional validation, some much needed good news coming in with this energy. You could be like trusting your intuition at this time and kind of like running with your intuition, and then you'll find that you'll end up in the right place. So you are right to move on from a situation because you're going to receive some emotional validation. This is a great time for problem solving or thinking outside the box at this time. The Nine of Wands, dealing with your emotional hangups and your insecurities during this time period as well. For some of you, you need more of a sign. You need more proof at this time when it comes to moving forward. So you're not so quick to move forward on certain things with this energy. You could be scared. You could find a lot of excuses at this time. I feel like it's a great time for word of mouth with this energy as well. The Eight of Coins, for some of you, you could be dealing with obsessive thinking. This is financial situation happening. This is growth, emotional growth, maturity, words of wisdom. This could be really like putting away, like for some of you who are in school, you could be really throwing yourself in school and really invested in your schooling at this time, or really invested in your work because you see potential growth happening here with this energy, or this with your new business. I feel for some of you, this is learning a new creative skill at this time. The Page of Cups, I hate you. This is reconnecting with somebody from your past, but Page of Bitch is here. So you ain't going to do it anytime soon, but it's here, but you ain't going to do it anytime soon. They're going to contact you via social media, but you ain't going to do it anytime soon. So don't worry about it. The Star card, manifesting what you want at this time with this energy. Hope reigns supreme, recommitting yourself to your goals with this energy here as well. The Five of Wands, on the job training happening here. Now, if we get one more Wands, you could be very cerebral and in your head at this time. as well for some of you. So I would be very careful with that. So everything right now could be just more of a thought than an action with this energy. I feel for some of you, you're very much like in your feelings. You're not communicating about your feelings. You're not talking about what's wrong or anything like that. You're just very much in your feelings about certain things that are going on in your life, certain things that are out of control. The Page of Coins. Oy vey. Okay, so you could be throwing your money back into your business during this time period as well. For some of you, you're more about your financial stability. So this could be side business picking up at this time with this energy. For others of you, this can be like your side business. This could be getting another job because you're more about your financial security during this time period as well with this energy here. The Page of Swords, lots of pages here. So a lot of things are not going to happen right away. See, I got too many damn pages. Okay, so this is like all future conversation. This is all conversations for the future. So a lot of things here are just like, it's up to you. You may have to take more initiative in your life, you know, because you want to think about it. You want to mull over it. You want to overthink it. You want to give yourself anxiety. So you need to push yourself out there. You need to motivate yourself. So you're overthinking about certain things. So a lot of things are going to be placed on hold because you really need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to step out of the box that you created for yourself with this energy, okay? I do see you allow other people to get the best of you at this time. Hi, Sea Gypsy. You allow other people to get the best of you during this time period, all righty? And you kind of let people, you're more concerned, either you're more concerned about what other people think of you or whatever it is that you're trying to do. You can find that other people are trying to talk you out of the situation and you really listening to them too. Okay, so it's interesting. The Hermit card, I feel for some of you here, you can be more to yourself during this time period as well. You can be delving more into your spirituality. You can be a little bit of a loner. So this week can be like working home, working home, working home. And you can be very much in your feelings. You could be very much about like thoughts of future at this time, what you will do in the future, who you will ask out with in the future. You may in the future, like 8 months from now, 8 weeks from now, reconnect with somebody from your past. The Six of Coins, for some of you here, I feel like you could be a little bit giving with your energy. You like to nurture your relationship. Sometimes pages represent children. So for some of you, you may have like 3 children here, and you could be more invested in your kids during this time period as well, and kind of like focusing on them and creating traditions with them and being very generous and giving to them with this energy. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer, is yes this week with this energy. The Five of Cups, I feel like for some of you here, you're very much in you're very much in your emotions. You're very much in your feelings at this time. I do see a new love interest, or maybe this is the crush, but you two are going to have like a lot in common. Okay. I feel like this person may even be very loyal to you as well. So know that. All righty. I feel also you're not thinking logically about certain situations as well. So be careful with making impulsive decisions. Again, you know, it's correlating with the astrology. You might explode on somebody this week. Okay. So I would be careful. You could be feeling a little bit oppressed when it comes to certain relationships in your life as well. The Hierophant card, I feel this could be dealing with separation and loss. This is prayers being answered. This is turning a business into a hobby into a business during this time period. This could also be business picking up during this time period as well for you. I'm hearing contracts and negotiations could be coming up for you, dealing with a group or organization this week with this energy. The Ten of Swords, I feel like certain things may no longer apply. The Wheel of Fortune card, turn of events are going to be coming up for you with this energy here. So certain things, again, may no longer apply in your life at this time, or this could be just like a new normal for you. The Seven of Wands, I feel things that you want can be a bit of a process during this time period as well. You can be fighting for the underdog in your life. I feel like you have a lot of influence over other people with this energy. This is good news in regards to court for some of you. For some of you, you could be recommitting yourself. You could be recommitting yourself to your goals during this time period. The Five of Coins, you can be busy this week, and you can be, you know, with all these cup cards, you can be like really, really in your feelings at this time. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. So there's money worries happening during this time period. So let's try not to go into lack. I do see another side business or a small job coming up for you. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you as well. So you have options. This could be options with love or options with career happening with this energy as well, or this could be dealing with college for some of you and having options with college. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick, so this could be like working home with this energy as well. The World card, I feel that this is emotional validation. This could be plans working out exactly as planned. For some of you, this could be traveling coming up as well with this energy. The Ace of Coins, I feel you're mastering your money situation. For some of you, again, just like Aries, you could be moving in with somebody, okay? But this is probably going to happen like way later on. I'm going to give it 3 months because I got all these pages here. So I'm going to give it like 3 months. 3 months or 3 weeks before this person reaches out to you. And then things are going to happen very fast with this relationship. Okay. And the Three of Swords. 3 months, 3 weeks. So I feel like this could also be traveling coming up for some of you here with this energy, or reconnecting with people from your past during this time period as well. Okay. All righty. Thank you guys for coming in on the live stream. I don't know, I'm just experimenting with it, so I hope you liked it. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everybody. I think I'm going to do Geminis. I'm probably going to do like Cancer. And then after that, I'm going to go to sleep. All right. What? It's 10. Oh, it's 10 in California. It is 1:13 in the morning here. I just have, whenever I get the monthly horoscopes, and I got to do monthly horoscopes and the daily horoscopes, and I have to write these all out. And then on top of that, I have to like raise my child and like take care of a home. I get very busy. So, thank you for everyone being patient with me as well. I really appreciate it, while I do these horoscopes. Because like normally when they get the monthly horoscopes involved, kind of like discombobulates me. I'm working on getting better timing. Like I'm getting better timing on the monthly horoscopes, so that's good. So anyways, show your love and support and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.